Hello. Hello, everybody. Shit. Hi. Hi, darling. I say to you too. Hey, from Compton. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. Other than my damn dog licked me. Disgusting. Peace and greetings to you too. That, well, this is, two reasons why I decided to get braids. Number one is at first I was gonna cut my hair. But my father-in-law had a stroke over the weekend. And so my father-in-law had a stroke over the weekend. And so I'm not really sure what I'm going to have to do to help him. And so, and still trying to um, do what I need to do for my family. I felt like this would be easier. Thank you. He with all the light and love that was sent and all of the healing energy, we got him, to the hospital just in time. And unfortunately, we was in Houston. But we got him, they got him to the hospital just in time. They were able to do work on him. And so he's talking and eating, and he's gotten to the point where he could go to a rehabilitation center. So we're pretty excited and happy about that. So, I had some people doing a little work for me, and it went through. And shouts out to my cousin, and I just appreciate all the magical people that were a part of, because he fell twice, and it just, and he's almost 80 years old, so stuff like that, it happens. But I had to kind of regroup for my husband, because this is my husband's father, and they haven't had any type of anything like that to happen in their family. So this was a lot, and so I really had to kind of step down from being Magical Lady Duchess and go to being Nurse Young. Because many of you guys know that I literally was a nurse in the medical field for almost 20 years. So, yeah. But other than that, Saturday, St. Maurice was exceptional. He was great, always teaching. So that was really great to see him in action. And I'm very thankful for everybody that came down to Houston to meet me and see me and get readings with me. I appreciate all of that. That was great. I will when he's ready. He's very stubborn and stuff like that. So yeah, I know how they go. Um, so yesterday I was just sitting around, and then we were getting ready to move him to a rehab facility, and I was like, I want my hair braided. And so I literally looked on Craigslist, and I was able to find somebody. She is so exceptional and so sweet and so nice and so welcoming, and she is wonderful. She was wonderful. And she only took 5 hours. And these are pretty long. These are pretty long. Let me show you how long. Y'all might be able to see it. So these are pretty long. So she did it in 5 hours. That, yeah. Huh?
This is a lot.
Yeah, in 5 hours, because she started around like 4:40 something, almost 5 o'clock. Mm-hmm. And she was finished around 10:15. Yeah, she was like fast as fuck, and she was like, "I'm gonna do just like the picture, like it was just like the picture." And so instead of me cutting my hair off, I thought that I would let it grow out. So this was like a great way. She doesn't even have like a Instagram or Facebook, but I was telling her, I was like, "Sis, you need to do that." So if you guys are in Texas, she's in Garland, Texas, which is about she's like 20 minutes from my house in Mesquite. I can leave her information in the description box. And she's not thank you, Dark Goddess of Light. Thank you. But thank you guys. I just wanted something that was easy because I don't know. Thank you. I don't know what exactly I'm going to have to be doing or helping him. And I just need someone I don't have to work on my hair for a while. And I'm trying to let it grow out. So this just kind of seemed like it was perfect. I'm trying to see what else. I was just trying to catch y'all up over the weekend. It was pretty fucking eventful. I'll tell you that, with my father-in-law having a stroke and shit like that. It was just, hey, the Sykes channel, thank you. It was a lot. And then it took me a minute to like regroup and shit too. It took me a minute to like group and shit too, regroup in our oh, she doesn't have a link, but I can give you her number. She said she gave me permission. And her number is 469-733-2864. She's pretty reasonable with the prices and stuff too, because I was like trying to like do prices and stuff like that, but she was like fast and she's not really, really expensive and she's very sweet. Like I said, 469-733-2864. And we watched a lot of Nollywood movies because of course she's Nigerian. And yeah. What does the sign say in the back? It says success. But thank you guys. Thank you. I will post the number. Her number is 469-733-2864. What's her name? Girl, I don't even know her name. Fuck. Oh shit! I said I wasn't gonna. I said I wasn't gonna cuss. That's all I do is like be cussing and stuff, and I be cussing hard. What the fuck? Black Power, classmate. Check my DMs. I don't really check my DMs. I get one of my assistants to do it. Oh, I love you too. Love and peace and overstanding. Love, peace, overstanding. Okay. Do you have resources for? I do say it with a passion, Perla. Do you have resources like a spiritual shelter home? No. I don't know who Farah. I don't know who that is. Thank you. Hi. Well, thank you. Hey, Crystal. I just, I look. Sometimes a bitch they ain't got that much to say. I just on the live and you on the live, and I just wanted to kind of update you guys on what I had going on. Oh, well, thank you, Mrs. Lopez. I appreciate that. Hi, Rachel. I know I can't even help it. It's just like fucking comes out. Shit. Well, thank you. I appreciate y'all being receptive. Everybody not so receptive, especially if something don't match up to what you think it's supposed to match to. Hi, Will 9323. You know what I will say? One thing I've learned, and I have to, and I mean this, and I don't mean it. Let me order me something if I pass the fuck out on the damn video. They be like, "Ooh, Duchess passed out like Wendy Williams." No, I gotta look. My dog licked me, so I gotta. Oh, I'm fine, baby. I gotta put something right here. My dog licked me nasty. You know he be eating dog shit. They be eating cat poop. I am keeping my braids for the ball. I'm literally gonna just put them up on top of my head so I can wear a crown. Y'all know I'm extra as fuck. I'm a Taurus. You get the sense I'm going through. My father-in-law had a stroke Saturday. Wouldn't that send y'all ass through something? Especially my husband and family, they don't go through. They don't have no issues like this. So this the first time that somebody's sick in their family. Shh. He's doing okay. He's doing a lot better. They just moved him to a rehab facility. So that was a lot on my husband. And y'all know my husband is my strength, you know. So for him to be in a emotional state, oh, I'm so glad that you listened. Oh well, darling, I don't. It's very hard for people to read me or to read anything on me because I block stuff like that. So I would ask for understanding for you. Don't try to read me, okay? Because I'm not going through anything. My life is very, very well, except the situation with my father-in-law. Yeah, no, but don't try to read me. You'll give yourself a headache. Um, my laugh gives you life. Well, thank you. This is what I will be. This is what I will say. Um, this is what I will say. When you guys are, and this is a lesson, when you guys are trying to do things, make sure y'all research it out, plan it out the right way, and take your time. And one thing that I want y'all to remember is you never shit on the people who help to build you up. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about that. I'm just saying that, you know, this is a very small community. This is a very small community. And when you are working on building your name or building your brand in this community, and when certain people fuck with you, because everybody don't fuck with everybody, you have to really humble yourself to the situation. Not necessarily a person, but to the situation. And if things don't go the way that you think that they should, the best thing to do is to take your time and look at everything in perspective. Um, this is a tough business to be in, and we have to be very cognizant of that. And I tell you guys all the time, never forget those who helped you, those who helped mold you, and those people that support you. You know, you could be one of the best spiritualists in the world and not have a support team or not have a your own tribe. You know, you got to make sure that you do that too. You got to make sure that you support those that support you, because that's what keeps you going. That's what keeps you alive in this business. And for those people who don't do that or get that, you know, they won't last. They won't last. And especially now, if this was going towards those who just created a new YouTube channel or, you know, Instagram page or something like that, um, be sure to put your content out there, ask people for their opinions about it, and even, and I'm talking about solicit people's people opinions that you care about. You know, there's somebody that's going to give you guys some proper information. You know what I'm saying? And some constructive criticism. And because a lot of y'all have great content because I watch it. And a lot of y'all don't have great content. It just be like you up there just talking about some shit. And you gotta have a meaning. It has to have a purpose. And it can't just be because you want to hear yourself talk. I say that all the time. I don't even like my own voice. I never look back to watch a video that I did. I just put that hoe out there and I go on. I don't do that. I probably should, but I don't. I don't ever go back and be like, what did I say? What did I just don't. Tauruses are usually hard to read. Yeah. I know a lady that used to try to read me all the time, and she would always say that there was a man standing in front of me. And 9 times out of 10, it would be my father. She said, he has a hat on. And my daddy, he's like, don't read her. But I am hard to read because my happy face is like this. My sad face is like this. My indifferent face is like this. My, oh my God, you're such a great person face. Like, for real. I just got some new high junk comfort root. It's true, shit. Are y'all like my story time? I need to fucking do more story times. It'd be some shit. What do I think D-Town or A-Town overall? You talking about Dallas or Arlington? How do you know if you have good content? Yes, I do sell mugwort. How do you know if you have good content? Well, you say and everything you teach should be from the heart. That's where where your soul lies, where your passions lie. And because what's important to you might not be necessarily connected to another person, but try to be your most authentic self. That'll give you, I can't really tell you like how do you know if you have good content, but try to be different. Always try to set the standard. Don't be a part of what the standards already are because they're based off of somebody else's standards. But you set your own standards and you try to do your best and don't be trying to match nobody else's shit. Just do you. And the people that connect to it, they needed to connect to it. They needed to connect to you. So I would say that's how you would know. Yes, I have crystals in my store. But if Atlanta, I don't really know too much about Atlanta. I've been there a couple of times. I don't really know too much about Atlanta. Excuse me. Uh-huh. Could I use me and my daughter's blood to do a bonding spell? Who are you trying to bond away? And I would never use your daughter. I would never use my child's blood for nothing. Thank you, Lake and Price. Well, I mean, my thing about that is, what is that, Lake 61 Green? Um, we're still human beings. We just, and I don't even think that we have special powers as much as we're just connected to conjuring, and whatever that means for us. My thing is, I've never changed from the person that I was when I first started to the person I am today. Now, my content, I believe, has gotten better because I've grown. I've grown as a person. And I think a lot of times people don't do that. They don't grow as a person. They just want to continue on the same old bullshit. And that thus becomes the issue. I like who I am. I love who I am. Thank you, Christina Williams Lee. Many blessings to you. Thank you, darling. Yes, I will be in the store on Saturday. Hi, darling. So I just think, just stay authentic. Just stay authentic. Just stay. Don't try to match nobody. Don't try to look like nobody. Don't try to talk about the same shit that other people talk about. Like, just don't fucking do that. Just like be the fuck who you are. I don't care if it's fucked up. I don't care if it's crazy. Just be for you. Just be you. Just be you. For the young lady that asked me about Psalms, I want y'all to understand that Psalms is not the only book of the Bible that you can use to do conjure work. I might have a Bible magic class. I might do that. But Psalms 51 is good. Um, Psalms 51 is good. It's good, especially when you're doing like a spiritual bath. You can literally take some equal parts of hyssop and rue and mix them in a pot of water and set it on the stove on like for slow heat. Um, the reason is like you get like the natural oils and stuff, they're being released into the water and stuff like that. And her name was Clara. Her name was Clara. They did my braids, Clara. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Renee G. Um, and you can remove it after 20 minutes or so, and then let it cool down for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then strain it into like a glass jar. And then you can add a pinch of the herb in the tub as well. You can add a few drops of holy water, or you can make your own water, or Florida water if you don't have no other kind of water. And read 51 Psalm 51 over the water over your spiritual bath. And that's a good road opener for you to do, for the young lady that asked me. Um, oh Lord. Well, I tell you, I appreciate that. You're very welcome. Can you bind a person to you that love you? If they really love you, that's the question. Um, if you are a card reader, a tarot reader, or any type of divination reader, or anything like that, you can read Psalm 78 over your cards, or over your whatever your pendulum, or whatever it is that you use. You can read Psalm 78 over it. Psalm 78 to scriptures 2 through 4. That's good. And it will increase your, I guess, your psychic abilities or your reading abilities or anything like that. And if you want to add a little level to it, um, you can light a yellow candle and place it next to your cards or whatever your divination is. But Psalm 78, 2 through 4. Hi. That's a major gem, especially for those who are in the business and you're really wanting to amplify your gift, because the scripture says, I will open my mouth with a parable. I will utter hidden things, things from of old things. And we have heard and known things our ancestors have told us. You know, we will not hide from their descendants. We will tell the next generation the praiseworthy deeds of the Lord, his power and wonders he has done. So you can read that and over your cards and divination and stuff like that, and it will help you a great deal. Yes, Psalms 78, 2 through 4. If you are a reader or you're in a business and you're trying to amplify your gift and your skills, this is a great, great, great tool to help you in any type of divination. Hey, Ginger. Um, Also, a good Psalms for cleansing would be Psalms 29. Psalms 29 is good for cleansing and stuff like that as well. Um, yeah, Psalms 29. I'm trying to give y'all a couple of. Oh, thanks, Big B. I'm trying, let me see. And for the road opener, I would say Psalm 65 too. Psalm 65 is good. They call it it's like the, it's like the person that likes casinos and gambling. It's kind of like that sort of thing. Do you put stones in your bath to charge the water? No. I might have them around my bathtub, but I don't have them. I don't put them in my water because some stones and crystals you can't clean them by water. So I need to change my title because I gave y'all some little gems with the Psalms. Now, Genesis is another good book, guys, if you're wanting to do magic using the Bible. Genesis, believe it or not, it is some major fucking gems. How to separate well, I mean, baby, that's fine. They just asked what I thought what was good. Uh Genesis is really good. They have separation work, protection work, love work, hexing work. It's all in Genesis. I need to do a class. But you guys will really yes, I'm gonna save this live. Kenny Bright. How do you use the four elements earth, air, water, and fire? Study that. Go look it up and study. What is the name of the blue book? You talking about the power of songs, but remember, it's more than just the power of songs, y'all. Thank you. I do give a lot of classes. I need to put them on. Like I have an intro to candle magic, part 1 and 2, and then I also have a intro to the occult. So that's a pretty good class too. I need to post it. If you go to my website, magicalLadyDuchess.com, I need to post them in there so you can go. You can still pay for those classes, and you'll always have video. I request a month ago to join your Infinite Energy group. Please accept my request. I don't accept everybody. I'm sorry. So if you did request, then, you know, maybe you get in, maybe you don't. It just kind of depends. And I'm going to tell you one thing about me. A lot of y'all that have like those fake profile pics, you will automatically die. And I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. If you have a fake profile pic, you will not get in my group. If you got a fake cover picture or something like that, you won't get in. And I just let the spirit tell me, you know, I think I have about 70 pending. And then too, I'm not really big on numbers. So I'm never really big on having a whole bunch of people in my Facebook group because you get the stalkers, the lurkers, the, oh, I'm shy, but I want to be in here, absorb everybody's energy, but I don't want to contribute. You know, I will put you out my group if you're not active. I will put you out my group if you don't do a introductory video. Like, I will do that. And I don't care. It's my group. Go get them. They got several groups. Go get them some of them. They don't care. I do. Thank you, Tiana. No, you can't go through the website, darling. You have to go to my Facebook group. How do you explain to someone why you use the Bible while doing hoodoo work when there are scriptures against witchcraft? Well, there's scriptures against everything. Does that mean we're not going to do it? The Bible is not against witchcraft. There is a balance in it all. Um, Remember, the Bible was written by, first of all, the Bible was written in parables. So it's not for everybody to get. And then most of the times when you're in church and stuff like that, um, most of the times when you're in church and stuff like that, they teach from the New Testament. They teach from the New Testament all the time. And so they tentatively don't be in the Old Testament, but the Old Testament was when, you know, God didn't play with vengeance. You know what I'm saying? He didn't play with vengeance. He he'll fuck some folks up directly. And so I think in conjuring, you have to think that conjuring and hoodoo and stuff like that, hoodoo is not a particular religion. Hoodoo is a particular practice, and it uses scriptures in their practice. And I think that even the Bible says not to lean to thy own understanding, but I think that's all that people do, you know. And you have to remember that no preacher, he ain't gonna teach out the Old Testament all the time. He ain't gonna teach out the New Testament. Most times he's going to preach out of a book of the Bible that's going to benefit what he's trying to get. Like Joel Osteen. Joel Osteen is I call him a prophet preacher because he preaches about profit. Everything's about living good and as if nothing bad really happens. You know what I'm saying? And people want to always hear stuff that feel good. So he monopolizes that. That's just my opinion. You know, he monopolizes on that. I did a whole situation about people and the Bible. He is inspirational. He is, but he's a prophet. He's a prophet preacher. He's all about preaching about abundance and profit. But it's a that's his niche. That's his thing. He makes people feel good, and I mean that's his thing. He talks about abundance. That's what he's into. He's a scam artist. That's funny. Thank you, Xavier Tees. Baptize yourself. If that's what you want, you got. You don't have to go to no church for that. Well, you should. You should come to my Halloween party. If this is successful, how I am in hopes that it is, right? I'm certainly going to do one next year. And this one is going to be wilder than ever. Hoodoo works in the Old Testament primarily, not the New Testament, and Catholic petitions, saints, etc. Yes, very true. Teach folks to be dependent outside. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Natty Bird. What an interesting name. Well, I'm not really big on teaching about God per se because God is in you, you know, and you create. I want you guys to understand something that this universe, in this world, in this realm that we live in, it's your birthright to have. It's absolutely your birthright to have things, and it's your birthright to have them the way that you want. That means you don't have to match through, you don't have to match in the eyes of somebody else. You're talking about matching what you think, what your thoughts are. You know, you have God is within. You are God. You are everything that you ever needed to be in the least. You are it right now. You just haven't tapped into that. You know, if we are creating God's image, what does that mean? What do I think about fasting? Well, they say if you fast, it helps your body to rejuvenate itself. So I'm not looking at it as fasting in a biblical term as it is like you've done your research. Who's that?
She's shopping for some stuff. I helped her get a reversal kit like last week.
Is she gone?
Oh, she's going to get more money.
Oh, I'm like, well, I think that, well, that's the whole point of getting people to stop listening to so many people and to read for yourself. I think it's great that you have YouTube bloggers and people like me that's on YouTube, but don't leave you out of it. Okay. But anywho, I love you guys. Many blessings to you guys. I say to you guys. I just wanted to kind of catch up with you a little bit. Thank you, Darius, the Aquarius. I appreciate it. Um, Remember though, your thoughts control your life. And you have to remember too, you create the narrative. You create the narrative of your life. You create the narrative of how things are going to go into your life. A lot of y'all ain't even hexed or cursed like you think you are. You're just reaping the benefits of your bad choices. So you have to be accountable. You have to be responsible for you. Thank you so much. Thank you from Scotland. Thank you. You have to be accountable for you. And people love to take the accountability out of what you have. So that's just my opinion. A lot of people, oh, I'm cursed. Oh, I'm no, I'm not. No, you're not. You're just receiving the effects of your bad choices and decisions. If you date a guy and he is a beater and he beats your ass and you continue to stay and you get your ass beat, who fucking fault is that? It is your fucking fault because you can't expect this person to change without you changing. And your change might not even to be with them. But again, this is what I'm talking about. This is why you should be studying. This is why you should be showing yourself approved. Sometimes the lesson that you learn the most is the lesson that you pay for. I'm just saying. So if you guys want a deeper reading with me, if you guys want to have a conversation with me, you can certainly go to magicalLadyDuchess.com. Please like, share, and subscribe all my videos. Make sure you put the notification button on so when I do go live, you don't miss it. I love you guys, and I speak life, love, gratitude, and much respect to you all. I just want you guys to please do your work. Do your work. Stop waiting for people to do some shit for you. Learn, get up under a good mentor, get up under a good teacher, and do your work. All right? Ashe.